just in Zenhas do Mar, which is a little village on the Atlantic coast, just to the well, northwest of Lisbon, near the town of Sintra.
What is all that blue stuff? Water.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It is. Right on the cliffs.
Look at this. I know. It's so beautiful.
It's Lisbon.
Birthday ribbon.
That's where we are.
Ready. Ready. That's so awkward. Like, you just jump for a photo and you die. Yeah. Word.
Uh-oh. You lost him.
Can you get mush?
Alright, he's back on the cliff. Still a bit sore, but he's back on the cliff.
Wow.
Back into it.
Very brave.
Mm-hmm. Getting into Lisbon city. So we've just arrived in Lisbon, parked here. We're just here for the afternoon. We're not trying to see anything or get to any places. We just kind of want to get a feel for the city first before we come in properly. But it's definitely busier, bigger, messier than Porto, but I think we're going to get to a nicer old area shortly. So we've hit the old town. Just a maze of alleyways and streets and tourists, and they still managed to get cars up here. Colour-coded Vespa and Mini. Go and have a look, see what you can see. Top of the house, yep.
And a huge butt.
Last time that I've been there, I just
Yeah?
What should I do? I don't know what should I do. What should I do, Dad?
What should you do when?
Ow. I was just really nervous because I really wanted to try them.
Castle walls, impenetrable fortress. Yeah.
What are splat balls?
What, those black tiles? Or,
No, splat balls.
oh, splat. So, everyone's happy with their mint lemonade. Orange juice.
And then orange juice for Dad.
So some carrots and olives and beans and a vinaigrette. Well, we have a selection of different Portuguese things here now. How are you enjoying your chicken?
Good.
Good. And your fish and chips?
It's good to sit down, but maybe not on these.
Yeah.
So gross.
He does have a cup there. And what's through the door?
Oh yeah. Dad,
Yeah.
I have a video.
Mm-hmm. What are you trying to do?
Cracks. Not step on the cracks.
Good luck. You really want to sit down, huh?
Yeah.
Because you've been walking all day.
It'd be better if we could like get
So Anna made us walk all the way up to this viewpoint just as we were heading to the car. Don't know if it's worth it, but let's have a look. It's looking good so far. Maybe.
Can we actually go on?
Maybe, we'll see. Okay, keep heading up those stairs, guys. You hear the sirens and everything. Wow, there we go. We were just at that castle.
Oh, there's lots of time.
Found ourselves an electric tuk-tuk. Heading down to the port.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, buddy?
Go.
Pretty cool.
It's got lots of people.
Lots of kings and queens buried in there.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, buddy.
I've seen lots of jeeps, and this looks like a pavilion because I am at
Area
Yeah, I
flea market.
Aha.
Fire Palavra. Now it's finished. People go.
So it was today, Tuesday.
It was today and Saturday.
Okay.
Dad.
Yeah, buddy.
Probably got like a meltdown.
So this is something that everyone does
Dad, they probably
at the port of Lisbon.
They do.
CrossFit.
They did.
Yeah,
They have a mat down.
they do. I think they have a mat down. They won't be on the ground.
Actually, they are on the ground.
They are on the ground?
No, some of them are. That's fun.
Okay. Everybody is. Getting way to the city.
To aim on the thing. Yeah.
Heading through the old centre of Sintra on the way up to the palace and the castle. through the forest towards the Palacio de Pena, which is the palace on the top of the hill in Sintra.
Is this the castle?
This is the palace.
It's the yellow dome one, right?
Yep, it is.
Before the pandemic, we had these kind of activities. Riding horses. We could do together in the water.
And
Yeah?
it looks like the old Disney castle, kind of.
An old Disney castle, the
The
old
old
version.
one. The old one.
That would be cool, riding a horse up here.
Dad, look at that gargoyle.
Oh yeah.
It's got a big thing on it.
This lovely terrace with a view over the ocean to my left. And once again,
So it was actually built in 1839, so fairly recent as far as palaces go. Right, heading to one of the terraces.
But the grapes and stuff are cool. But the grapes and stuff up there are cool.
The Triton Terrace.
And also these.
Fairly ornate tile work.
And some snow flowers.
It's just so much detail, so much to look at. Not least of all, the view from the palace.
Dad, do you think I would be able to make this castle?
Out of Lego?
Yeah.
Maybe. It'll take you a while.
Yeah, but
Let's do it.
do you want the last Mickey?
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, nice.
Very generous. Oh, okay. Kids are feeding me up.
I don't want it. Not first. Wow, look at the amazing window.
This is the palace chapel.
Dad,
Hmm.
I can't really see. When was this castle made?
When? It was made in the 1800s. What did I say? 1836? 1846? Something like that?
1800s.
1800s, okay. Another question?
What?
Do you have another question?
Do you know how they built this?
No, but I reckon what they did is they made it with bricks and then plastered it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Ooh. Don't drop the GoPro down there. rather busy, but still plenty to look at. Molino Cloister. The Royal Table. This is the office of King Carlos. It's what he used to do all his work. Check his emails, look on Facebook. So the king himself actually painted this, but it's unfinished. So right next to his office was his bedroom, so you could roll out of bed and walk straight to work. So I guess him and I are very similar in that respect, working from home and having our office right next to our bedroom.
That picture might be.
This is a jail cell where wayward monks would be locked up, punished, but then the king turned it into a wine cellar. A little niche.
What a neat.
A lot of the tiles used here were from the 16th century. And this is the bedroom of Ferdinand II. This is the Queen's office. Yet another room used for who knows what? Ah, the sitting room. Queen Amelia's terrace. And over there is actually Lisbon. You can see the river mouth.
It protects this area from the sea breeze. Because when you pass
Yeah, you can see the massive built-up area of Lisbon. So here we have an old-fashioned alarm clock, a cannon and a magnifying glass, and you could just set the time and it would burn the gunpowder at the right time and boom. They kind of mixed a whole lot of styles here, Indian, Persian, Oriental. The last king of Portugal. Yeah, it's a centerpiece for a table. It's a ship made out of silver. Meiji Palace. It's got a trophy room
I mean, you put some hay.
and a well-appointed kitchen. Enjoying some iced tea on the King's Terrace. Not bad at all. Doing the wall walk.
Dragon is down there.
Okay, that's good. As long as he stays down there, I'm happy.
Is there a dragon in
What's in
there?
there? Dragon. Is that a shaft of some sort? Yeah.
Hey, Dad, this must be
Down there is the Moorish castle, which is what we're going to be going to later today.
That's gonna be on. Do you mean you have to climb up that mountain?
Another small castle or palace, fortified house over there. Guard Maddie?
What?
I think it's a guard tower, guard box. And the Royal Guard Devon, looking very, very stern. Mads.
Look over the side.
Back across the drawbridge. And out of the palace.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now what?
I get back up.
works out cheaper.
But you don't really get the full experience.
No, of course not. Beautiful quiet sanctuary in the gardens away from the palace. And we've discovered a little cave, which I'm guessing might be a spring. Is that the spring?
Sorry?
Is it a spring?
Not sure. Gonna dig in.
I want to see.
Yeah, I think it's a spring.
I want to see.
This is the Queen's Fern Valley.
That way?
Yep, you can go that way if you want, and then down. Let's go.
That way and then
Mm-hmm.
down.
There you go.
Wow, this is a tiny pond. It goes down though. There you go. Already.
Aha.
This is a nice little stone.
Yeah.
Imagine a queen. She would not climb up there because she's in a beautiful drink. And how?
So this actually supplied water to the old town of Sintra back in the day, and it was made up. Yeah, springs and reservoirs.
We have come quite far down.
We have come quite far down. We've lost a lot of elevation.
Queen, I can walk all the way up. And I heard the
Stables.
echoes.
So this is the Penna farm. That's the stables.
I heard some geckos.
And some fields down there.
Dad, I heard some. Uncle Chris, sprint.
Yep, Uncle Chris can sprint.
I mean your brother.
Yep.
Like the place where we find that tree. That is to the thin. So we can't. Come on, butterfly.
Oh, they probably need the warmth to live.
Is this just all wood?
Yeah, well, I guess it's wood. Let's have a look. It is, yeah, it's sort of a bark type wood. Oh, it's probably cork, that's what it is. With the amount of cork trees around here. Quite decorative inside. A lot of different patterns. It's almost psychedelic with the amount of different patterns. I think this is probably a bathroom. It's all tiled, it's all very cool. Almost, wow, yeah, Arabic or Moorish in style. Yeah.
I think that might be the toilet.
That could be the toilet, or it could be a storage cupboard.
And then that wooden thing could be the bath, and then maybe
Maybe that's the toilet.
yeah, maybe.
A lot of information about the Countess of Edler, who was Prince Ferdinand's or King Ferdinand II's second wife. Yeah.
There's like some every second one.
Aha.
Yeah.
Really?
It's timber. I don't think it's cork.
No, the cork's
Some
on the
sort of-
outside.
Maybe oak or something like that. So, a well-earned break in the park
I'm
again.
looking for my juice.
super quiet in here. Most people just see the palace and leave again. They don't get to enjoy this lovely setting.
Maybe? Like. I wonder how you get down there.
I think there's a little path.
Yeah, there's got to be a little path. Walk up.
Some pretty huge rocks. Cool
Oh,
little
there's a big one.
island mini
Yeah,
castle.
look, there's a big one.
Oh yeah, big fish.
See?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
there's an orange one over
Oh.
there.
You want to take it slow. Taking it slow to the Moorish castle.
One sprouted boat. Is this all it comes?
Yep. Another beautiful view over the outskirts of Lisbon.
Oh, that one looks
Yeah.
like Lego.
Does look like it's made of Lego.
Lego. Because it's like, it looks so smooth and like so, like, it looks like so smooth and
Smooth and shiny.
it, oh, it looks like new Lego, but like,
So that's the castle we're about to see.
this huge one
Yep.
of like a lot of balls.
That's cool.
Like,
So they put all the remains that they found when they renovated the castle in this tomb.
they look like hey, what's that?
But they must have found down.
Yeah. Remains like that.
Yeah, that's what they must have been like. I must have been.
Just think about it in English and then we treat it. Yeah, I know, that's why.
So it's full of trees and just evidence of ruins and human occupation, walls everywhere.
Come on. Inside the wall.
Inside the wall, along the wall.
It goes
Ah,
back down.
a lot brighter out here, away from the trees.
You know what we should do? We should go all here.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah?
we can go in here.
You can see everything.
You can see the whole city.
Yep. All of Lisbon. Then you've got old Sintra town centre down there. We're staying out there just near the coast. And the rest of the castle over there. Yeah, buddy.
Do you think someone hospital? Yeah.
Walking the walls. Almost looks like the Great Wall of China. Just
Yep.
making its way around.
Yeah. There's.
Yeah.
Do you think
see the
people
palace
can
in the
walk
background
up
there.
the Great Wall of China?
Yep, I've been on the Great Wall of China.
Really?
Yep. It looked like this. The part that I was on anyway.
Oh. Why can't it so famous?
Because they're cute. Everyone loves pandas.
And they're my favorite animal. One of my favorite animals. I have other favorite. Needed a willy.
So that's the National Palace in Sintra. I'm surrounded by many smaller palaces and stately homes. And we've made it to the top.
I'm standing
What
on
do you
the
guys
doorway.
reckon?
Mom, I'm standing on the doorway. We have to go up there.
The rest of the castle. Sintra. And around that way. We've got the palace and Lisbon in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
Devon.
What did they say?
It might be
Sort of
like the little.
modern take on the castle walls to get to the cafe.
That is an actual carriage with actual
Yep.
horses.
Actual carriage, actual horses. That is the Palacio Nacional de Sintra, National Palace.
Mum, it's a whole thing out of like marble.
Yeah. What is it stuff?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, I made earrings out of those. And it's holding tuna.
Yeah.
I made earrings out of those.
I'll follow you.
I don't know.
Go up that way then. Go straight up that way.
Yeah, that one is like, how much is that one?
This one. 40. So this is the last under sail ship of the Portuguese Navy. It's a frigate built in the 1800s. It actually used to do the run between Portugal and India when it was still a Portuguese colony. I wonder what that is for.
46 guns. So this is a chaser gun. Took 12 people to crew it, and they'd use it to fire at ships they were pursuing.
Shoot out 100 meters.
So that's the ship's wheel.
Is it for steering the boat?
Yep. Oh, there's all the guns under there. in the dining room. This will be the captain's quarters. Looks like the officer's wardroom. And then
Mum, you can't go down there, but it's pretty dark. Like,
some muskets. See the muskets, Maddie? The rifles? Oh, no, muskets. Some swords.
there it is. That's what it would look like. A few more with the masks and things. Yeah.
And then the crew's deck.
His probably
Passenger's cabin. That's the gunpowder room lined with lead and brick to try and stop sparks or fires. So there's a kitchen which served up to 600 people a day, and the crew also served 8 pints of beer a day because water, they couldn't really keep it fresh for long, so beer or wine was easier to keep. So right next door to this old frigate is a somewhat newer, but I'd say decommissioned, diesel electric submarine in dry dock. So I'm not sure what they're going to do with that, but I imagine turn it into some sort of museum as well. So we're at the square down at the waterfront of Lisbon. Beautiful old three-masted wooden sailing ship there. And then the archway, which is the gateway to Lisbon. Alright, take a bite. Delicious.
It's mango and chocolate.
Is it good or is it terrible?
It's good.
It's good. Okay.
It's mango and chocolate, Dad.
Oh, yum.
What one is that, Mom?
What do you think of your gelato, Maddie? Of your egg gelato?
It's not an egg.
It looks like an egg.
Vanilla with chocolate chips.
So, here we are in Lisbon. Maddie's about to pull a tooth out at an ice cream parlour in the main street. Alright, shall I do it?
No!
Oh, someone's got to do it. Just grab it and just pull it.
Just push it like a tiny little bit more.
Yeah, just let it go. No, you're fine.
Is it sore? I think it is.
But it's not sore enough that you're not tough enough, right?
Ready.
How about pushing it back? Push it back and try pushing it the other way. Does it go?
This will make a great Breetventures if you let me pull it out. Okay, just open up and close your eyes. Come on, it's coming out. It's coming out. It's totally... Okay, I won't touch it. Just... Okay, here. Let me have a look. No, I just want to show the viewers. The viewers need to see how loose it actually is, because I don't think they quite believe it. So let me just surgically touch it here.
You're gonna pull
I'm not going to pull it out. Okay, so Maddie's gonna let me pull it out if I give her €1, which I will.
Dad, but don't
Yes?
show it.
No, I have to show it. It's like...
I'll show it when it's...
No, we'll do it now. I can always delete it if you don't like it, okay? So, let me just bring that tooth over here. Maddie. Okay? See? See? I'm not, I'm actually not even doing anything with it. Yeah, no, bring your mouth up.
Yeah.
You're basically breaking a bone.
Kind of, yeah.
You got it! Ta-da! Good work.
Out. Oh, now it's bleeding everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's bleeding.
Yeah, but you're tough.
Do you want some water?
Yeah, I want to see your tooth.
There we go. It's worth €1, that too. So there's a really historical iron lift that goes up to a viewpoint over the city. Good that we're not going. So it was built in 1902. She goes over to there. Being held up because apparently only the black is the path. So we're heading down to a beach that has some dinosaur footprints. They're from the Lower Cretaceous period, so about 110 million years ago. Apparently there's biped and quadruped footprints, so quite excited to see that. So there we go, there's some. They're fairly big. They're probably from, well, that one on the left you can see quite clearly. It's about 30 centimeters from the tip of the toe to the heel. And obviously when they walked on this was horizontal, and then slowly over the years it's become vertical. A fairly steep descent to the beach. And then the wall with the footprints there. So where are they, Debs? Where are the dinosaur footprints? Just up there. There's some more on that wall.
Oh yeah.
So that's the closest one to us.
And we
You see it
touched
sort of walked along that way, an even pattern.
I just touched the dinosaur footprint. Steven! Steven! Yeah? What are you doing? I'm going up. Where are we and what are we doing?
We are at a beach just on the Atlantic coast near Sintra. We're looking at some dinosaur footprints. And this is the bodyboarding beach. Lots of... We're finally at the top of the stairs. We made it. Right, let's go to the beach. Walking down to Praia Grande.